Alright guys, so it's dark out, I know. You can probably see me a little bit now, but it's not the head gasket. Gonna open up with that, guaranteed not. There's no milkshake going on. I'm at Tom's house, if you can't tell by now. We're about to paint the car. So, let me just ring the doorbell. Oh, Tom's in here. Already getting started. Alright, let's see what we're working with. The floor we can use paint thinner on after if you oh my goodness. Very is this using the spray gun?
I was using the spray. I just wanted to see how it was gonna turn out.
Dude, I don't know about you, but holy crap, that's very clean.
Yeah, I kinda wish we would have just gone that route, but
yeah.
I mean, it's all good. So I'm just wiping everything down with paint.
Is this the dark color?
What's up?
Is this the darker one? Like the
Yeah,
black
so
one?
this was the black. I didn't even
Yeah,
really I
good
didn't even look at the
stuff.
color. I just sprayed it.
Dude, that's good as hell, man.
I mean, so it's definitely like not perfect. I could have done a much better job on the Bondo.
Well,
you can see like some dents.
yeah, there's some air bubbles, but
Yeah.
that's from the mixing process.
Yeah.
What we can do is we can...
I don't even want to worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chalk it up as a lesson learned. Next time, take more time on the Bondo.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks better than it did. Like
It definitely
there
does.
were big dents in the fender before.
Yeah.
And hopefully
This one turned out pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, very smooth.
Yeah,
Wow.
like there's still some air bubbles, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping we'll have enough primer. We can do a couple like pretty thick coats, and you know, if I'll take it however it is. But
Yeah, good stuff. And you went around this. That's very clean. I was wondering if you could move your car so I could back mine in towards that way, like in between coats, we can work on the fender a little bit.
Yeah. What's in the way? The Jeep?
Yeah, it's the Jeep. So I'll move my car out. So it's definitely not the head gasket. I was afraid it was the head gasket.
It's not the head gasket.
Yeah, we have to check the oil really quick though, just to make sure it's not milk shaking up at all. But I don't think it should be milk shaking. Milk shaking, if you don't know, is what happens when your coolant and your oil mix, it literally looks like a chocolate milkshake. So we'll check that. We can probably check it in the, just from the dipstick. But I'm not sure if we'll have enough light, so we might have to drain an itty bitty bit. But not much worry about that. As you just saw, Tom and I were sanding with fillable spray can primer. We're waiting for that to flash. That way we can throw on the expensive primer. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we're going to try to pull in a couple dents and gauging what we need to do with the car. Okay, so the paint is still drying, well, primer. But we primered.
We did.
And it doesn't look too bad. I'm working on the dents on my car. They're starting to come out decently well, but still have a little ways to go. Still just gonna paint the roof of the car tomorrow. Or is it Sunday? It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, so we're gonna paint the roof of the car tomorrow. We're gonna paint the entirety of Tom's car on Sunday for sure.
Yep.
For sure. All right, guys. So it's definitely not the head gasket. Instead, I have a strong hunch that it is a combination of bad coil packs. So I'm getting new ones of those, P2M, and a bad fuel filter, which is gonna be the Walbro high pressure 255 liter per hour fuel pump. And then I feel like the fuel filter is just sucking in straight garbage and rust right now. So I'm gonna get a new one of those and toss that in the car. It's definitely not the head gasket. There's no leaks whatsoever, but I feel like the reason why I'm bogging down up top isn't because it's not getting enough air, but it's not getting enough fuel, and it's not able to pump that fuel in and feed that engine. So the engine's breathing fine, but it's not getting fed fine. So that's the issue there. Going to return the head gasket. I've gotten absolutely fed up with the body work. I did another 3 hours of body work after you guys saw that little end bit. I did about 3 hours of body work between filming that little segment and now. And I'm just absolutely done with pulling those dents. I'm trying to hammer them out. So I caved and I got some over fenders really cheap. It's going to be the Duraflex M1. So that's a 50 millimeter offset, which is kind of excessive. But what I got to do is open up that rear quarter panel, which I don't feel bad about because it's in really rough shape right now. And get that wheel to have enough clearance that it's not going to rub if it hits any super bad bumps. Also have to get new strut tower caps, just because the ones I have right now are starting to dry rot, and even though it's not doing anything to the performance of the car right now, it's something that I want to change sooner rather than later. So that's why I'm going to be changing those out, and then over the next few weeks or so I'll be painting the car. Didn't get around to painting the roof black this weekend just because we ran out of time. Going through and priming Tom's car, which Tom's car looks absolutely great right now. Even with just the primer, it looks so clean. So the next step is to go through and prime my car, paint the roof black, paint the rest of the body, then slap on those over fenders, paint those, and everything should be running pretty good after that. So if you like this video, you like where the channel is going, slap a like on it, subscribe, and comment if you feel like saying I hate your face, because I always love getting those. Alright, have a good one.